Try not to laugh to this CrackerMilk Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the CrackerMilk Podcast.
Oh, I've got to put my headphones on.
Yeah, Chris.
Where's melatonin?
Hey,
Holy fuck.
now, just so we do our ad read at the beginning of the recording, and unfortunately, Tamara is like, basically, if you're a conspiracy theorist, you can convince Tamara of anything. So because she doesn't see melatonin, Game of Supps behind her, it doesn't exist in her mind.
Tamara does say that, but can I just point out, Tamara, that we did once get you to think that Russia had launched nuclear weapons.
Bro, last week you were confused what the fuck when the Battle of Geonosis happened.
Yeah,
you had to read a wiki to figure out it was Star Wars.
It's kind of crazy.
That was
But she was right yesterday about the seasons in Japan, which really
Yeah, because I've seen it to believe it.
What about the seasons in Japan?
I don't know about the Battle of Genocidals. What is it?
Genosis.
Well, now, guys, today we
Princess
are
Genovia.
back at it.
Of Genovia.
And we've got another fun app
I assumed
where
it was the same thing.
the team's here. It's Chris Slater, Tamara McLaughlin, Elias DeWedger, and Connor McDuff, me. And we shot today. It was good. We shot a fucking Peter Pan Cops episode. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
We shot a posty one. I thought that was quite funny too.
That was good.
Yep. We also shot yesterday another 2 skits or some shit. I don't know. We're trying to get a lot because the cyclone really bent us over and reamed us. And
we also abducted Josh
abducted him
this morning.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
part of
we did,
the-
I
yeah.
did some stunt driving.
You did, yeah.
was
who the
intense.
fuck were you on the phone to this morning?
A guy I work with.
Sack him. So the fucking waiting for you in the rain for you to have your little chit chat with
Wait
your
in the
fucking
rain.
friend was another filmmaker.
I thought you were walking the dogs. Literally, I saw you headed off. I
said, Chris, we need you downstairs. And you went, yep. And then I
Did I?
looked
No, I
at you
said
and
yep
I
to the
went,
phone.
I went, we need you down here. And you went, yep. And then I stood by the fucking van in the rain and I saw you go like this. And waved to me.
Because Tam came in and I literally said to Tam, I said, I think they were walking the dog. And then she went, no, they're standing over there by Josh's van. I
The
went,
dogs were with you.
I know. So I said to her, I thought they were walking the dog until the
Who were you on the
Scoob
phone
started
with?
scratching. A mate was ringing me up.
A film mate?
Yeah, a guy that I'm doing some work with.
Who?
Yeah. No.
Who is it?
I'm not going to say the guy's name.
Who is
Why?
it? Why not?
Because then you'll hang shit at him. He's a good guy.
Is it Guy Pearce?
No, it's not Guy Pearce.
Guy Sebastian.
It's not Guy
Well,
Sebastian.
I don't know any other good guys. There's the only 2 good guys I know.
Good
Is
guys.
it Christoph Waltz?
Yeah, it's him. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's the best guy.
Shut up.
That's a bingo.
I love Christoph Waltz. He's my favorite.
Oh, no, it's a
God, you're destroying your own set.
It's like
Came out.
mayhem. Fucking mayhem.
Fucking Jesus.
Now, I had a question I was going to ask Elias. Can I ask it now? 'Cause
Sure.
I wanted to wait till I think of there. This morning when you got dressed, please note what he's wearing. This
He
morning when you
likes
got
to
dressed, as you
colour
walked
block.
out the door, did you spot yourself in the mirror, think, fuck, I look like Tom Bombadil and get a bit of a fucking stiffy?
he does not look like
No,
Tom Bombadil.
He looks like fuck. He looks like he's just come out of the fucking
Are
bush.
you, hang on,
Tom
hang on.
Bombadil lives in the fucking forest.
He's gonna sing. He's gonna sing a song now.
No.
It's a character.
Tom Bombadil has a blue fucking coat. He's got yellow fucking boots.
How's he hiding in the fucking forest dressed like that? No one dresses in the fucking forest dressed like that. He dresses like that.
It's obviously for a bit. Goob gave him a
Yeah.
character and he's
You've
dressed
watched
like
it in the fucking.
I'll be honest,
one of
it
those
just-
stupid cartoons or one of those fucking.
You just look like
Read the
you're
book,
you look like
motherfucker.
you're John West going to like a formal event.
No, it's definitely forest. It's got to be.
I'm
He's
going
in the
fishing
bush.
later.
It's not
This
a
is-
fishing outfit.
He's gone from like full hiking to green and browns, but the one thing he refuses to do is buy other shoes.
Oh, they still
I
those
wore
same
these on the
fucking
podcast
shoes.
so I could show you guys.
No, you didn't.
I did
my
actually.
God.
I was
Did you
not
come
wearing
in other
shoes
shoes?
before.
Did you come in those shoes?
Yep.
His volleys. What happened to your volleys?
They're
They're
like,
gone.
No, they're still there. They're just covered in grass and they've
Yeah, right.
been sun bleached.
Just
Oh,
get some
no.
new ones. They're so cheap.
Yep.
He's not going to. Well, I
boots.
think you look good. I like your outfit.
Thanks, man.
How are we?
We're pretty good.
What's been going on? You been catching tuna, John?
Yep.
How's the business?
Look, it's a hard life.
You're playing Dredge, that fishing game, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really inspired you, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah. Sure.
Can I ask a personal question? This is a very personal question of all of you.
How personal?
Salmon or tuna?
Salmon.
Salmon?
Well, it depends on the context.
Salmon?
Depend.
What about salmon or tuna?
Canned tuna.
Canned tuna.
Yeah.
But big tuna steak.
I'd rather
big-
salmon.
I'd rather salmon's
Can you
so
give me
fucking
beer?
good.
Thanks, baby.
Both.
Okay, fair enough.
No, actually, you know what? Crispy skin salmon, yeah.
Yeah.
But just like salmon.
Yeah, still better.
I was talking about what your cooch smells like.
All right, that's disgusting.
Sorry.
Why do you look down the barrel of the camera?
He's so proud of himself. Racist red. Here we go. Off we pop.
Here we go. Offensive
I do,
red.
because the reason being is I can't stand, I love salmon sangers. I make up salmon sangers. Can't stand tuna. Tuna, I eat tuna and I think this is fucking Timu fucking salad, Timu fucking salmon. It's like a cheap ass version of fucking real fish salmon. Tuna is shit. Don't buy tuna. Don't eat tuna. It's shit.
All right. Anyway, how's our day been, by the way? Before we
Been good. I feel like I've been
how's your
productive.
week? Anything fun? Any fun stories? Any fun tales from the weekend?
No.
Why are you so angry?
What happened?
What's wrong, Chris?
Let me read you something. Fuckos.
What is this?
What's this?
What you got here?
What's this?
He's got a piece of paper's handwritten.
To McDonald's. To whom it may concern. I was burnt horribly by your McCafe coffees in the drive-thru. It was 7:13 a.m., Tuesday the 23rd of February. I was entering the Stafford Road McDonald's drive-thru. Upon entering the drive-thru, I was greeted and served by a gorgeous and stunning young woman. She was at 8.5, but doesn't know it type.
That's a significant difference.
Yeah, look, it's a little dot there, right? It was.
You wrote
Yes. Anyway. She reminded me of my high school sweetheart, Janice, whom died in a horrific motorcycle accident. Anyhow, I ordered one McCoffee in the drive-thru and continued to the pickup window. The server, who I have now learned is called Andrean, handed me my McCafe coffee. He neglected to look me in the eyes. In an act of protest, I threw the contents of the cup onto the rude worker. A drop from the splashback touched my arm, scalding it and giving what I suspect is a third-degree burn. I am reaching out to you for a full refund of my original coffee purchase and compensation for my wasted time.
Damn.
May I suggest you retrain your rude staff? From Chris S. Fucking waste of paper, honestly. From Chris S.
Wow.
Why did
Rude
You wrote
people.
it, dude. You're the one.
February 23rd.
Oh, wild.
Fuck you. And did it get resolved? What was the go there? Like, how did that?
I'm still waiting for a response, you fucking redheaded cocksucker.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a lot.
We're throwing insults now as well.
Do you feel like maybe it was
He's running a company. How can you run a company and not respond to some? So clearly,
was that Ronald McDonald that served you or Andrean that served
no,
you?
Ronald owns the fucking company. Andrean was the one that served.
Ronald owns the company. You think Ronald is the CEO of McDonald's?
Yeah.
Who is then?
Probably the
Grimace?
Michael Keaton.
You more of a Grimace stan?
Huh? Grimace.
The Hamburglar.
All those guys are made up, right? The hamburger and all this shit, that's all bullshit. But Ronald McDonald is based on a real person. The guy who, like Colonel Sanders.
I thought
Colonel
Ronald
Sanders was a real person.
Bill-
Ronald McDonald was a real person.
Wasn't his original name John Wayne Gacy?
Correct. He was he used to do parties on weekends as a clown, and that's where the.
Wonder what
that's
happened
where
to
the
him.
came
He
from.
also
John Wayne Gacy.
I heard
Probably Rich
Ronald
Living
McDonald settled down and lived on a farm. Raised farm animals.
That's when he got old. Belt him, please. Hit that motherfucker.
Are you trying to make a fool of this podcast? Are you trying to make a fool of this podcast?
Well, it was old
Well,
McDonald.
no, you when you fucking say stupid shit, like obviously that's a different man because that's from a rhyme and we know it's a different man, okay?
Well, stories come from
Don't make
truth,
a
right?
fucking fool of me ever again because for a second there I trusted you. I thought that you knew some facts and you didn't know facts. You just made me look stupid, okay? So we're just going to pretend that we didn't do that. No, you didn't say that, okay? Say sorry. Say sorry. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that's the same guy?
I really believe that was the same guy.
You swear on your life?
Old McDonald had a farm.
Yeah, I know the song.
Yeah.
And you think he maybe he did because if he had a farm, he'd probably be able to source his own cows.
Exactly, right? Where do you think all the meat comes from?
Shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Old McDonald was a communist, by the way. Okay.
What the fuck's this? What do you got here? I'm having a word with my friend and you come out, you just pull out another note? Another letter?
So I had quite the day on February the 23rd. To SeaWorld.
Is this on Feb 23rd as well?
To whom it may concern, I was rudely and violently escorted from your park on the 23rd of February at approximately 12:07 p.m. After a very rough start to my morning,
I see, yeah.
I decided to lift my spirits and attend your venue to stare at the enclosed sea life. I made my way to the petting enclosure when I was startled to find it was filled with tens of stingrays. Stingrays! I cannot believe your park is exposing children to these murderous serpents of the sea. I remember exactly where I was when I learned that Steve Irwin was killed by one of these sea devils. In an act of protest, I grabbed one of these beasts and began to swing it by the tail above my head. I threw the creature from height onto the lawn below where the gulls began to peck at it. One of your rude workers began to yell at me and place me into what I later found out to be a headlock.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
With what I believe to be excessive force, the worker, whose name was, ironically, Steve, threw me from the premises. Is this how you treat Australian heroes? What shame! Kind regards, Chris S.
Chris, that's a fucking hectic 23rd of February.
That is a rough day.
That makes me want to fucking, pop a crack a cold one.
So what?
Oh, wow.
So the sea that meant that stingray died?
I should hope so.
Do you think Steve would have been proud? I feel like he probably wouldn't be okay with you killing.
Yeah. Even if it was the one that killed him, I feel like he would want to let it live.
Oh no, they're fucking.
I don't think you knew Steve like
Everyone's
Chris
got
knew
their
Steve.
limits.
Dude, the one that killed Steve went full Osama bin Laden, swam to the coast of Pakistan and hid in an underwater compound.
Oh,
Do you know why you
Actual
can't find
seals.
sea monkeys anymore? Do you know why?
where is this going tomorrow?
Why can't you find? You can't let my joke off. It better be worth your time.
No, it's just a little aside like you do.
I went to don't fucking project. Went underwater Pakistan compound and real seals trained by the Navy hunted him down and killed him. And now there's an argument over which one actually took the shot to kill the stingray that killed
Wow.
You know why you can't find sea monkeys anymore?
Why?
Ask tomorrow.
Why? Hey, tomorrow, why can't you find sea monkeys anymore?
I was just asking.
No, you said it like a statement.
Yeah.
I do that.
How cool is this Game of Supps neon sign, by the way?
It's pretty sick.
Isn't it
It
cool?
is pretty cool.
Here, chuck me the remote. I'll show you what it can do.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, also, Chris, can you bend down and just rotate that light just towards you a little bit?
Sorry, I was being rude to me.
No,
down.
Yeah. Just
Look.
see that light behind you? That's kind of fucking sick.
That.
No. That one down there.
Just twist
Just twist it towards you a little
It's
bit.
everyone freaking out.
How's that?
Look at
Bit
that.
more.
Very
bit more.
good.
Look, guys.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
That's good.
red. Look, you can go red. I'll
That's
go
good, is it?
yellow.
Kubrick?
Orange,
Go yellow.
yellow,
Happy Kubrick?
green, blue, indigo.
Isn't that cool?
I like how you can do it with your thumb, just like a wee.
It's off now.
Oh,
It's scared.
Boring.
I
It's
kinda
singing.
like it.
It's singing made it turn off.
Why
Bad
is everyone
singing.
kind of
Be
liked it
except-
more when it was on.
Oh.
Me.
Wow! Yeah! Yeah.
Oh, look, change color on instant.
Oh, yay.
Can you put it on like a loop?
Tamara, how come you haven't got a beer?
Oh, because I wasn't offered one, but that's okay.
That's me too.
Oh, you went over.
Hey, do you know what adults do? They use their big boy words and they ask for big boy things like, "Can I have alcohol, please?"
Kind of
Josh?
I didn't even ask for this one.
Could I please
Josh,
have a beer?
can I bother you? Get
Please,
me
perchance?
Look, guys, the sign's flashing.
Oh, he's
a
cranky.
cool beverage?
He's so cranky.
Grab one for yourself, Josh.
No. No, don't.
Did you tell you fuck off?
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He yells
That's
fuck off
sick.
a lot.
He does your fucking.
He's very loud for a very thin man.
Yeah.
Don't say he's thin. Say he's small.
Perfectly impaired.
Perfectly impaired, yes. Not fat. There we go. Now we got the beers on him.
Thank you,
Now
man.
we got the beers on him, eh?
Hi.
Come on in, you
Now we got the beers on
You're
him.
very
no,
scared.
no.
Oh,
That could have hurt a
Thank you,
fucked
Josh. This
thumb. We're going
feels
to talk
nice
about that.
and cold.
Wait,
did you not get one for yourself?
He doesn't drink beer.
You don't drink beer?
You've got a little sidey boy in there.
He can't talk. Wait, Tam, how's your thumb, by the way?
Oh,
whiskey?
my goodness. For those of you playing at home, my thumb.
Oh, fucking this thumb.
He's rude, isn't he?
I got fucked
Ruder
up.
than that?
My fingernail's now falling off. We've called the thumb Harvey.
No, we haven't.
What do you
have.
call the nail?
She's trying to make it a thing, like Willis.
Yeah, so it's smashed off, and we said you should
Tell
get
me
rid
what-
of that and get it sorted because it's going to.
It's falling off.
Well, we said you should like pierce it so it doesn't like get infected and fall
Yeah.
off, and you went, "I'll be right," and it looked like you had black nail polish on for about 3 weeks.
Yep, I
And then it
did.
got infected and fell off.
But now, good news, it is starting to grow back. I haven't damaged the nail bed too aggressively, but as you can see here, zoom in, Goob, if you please.
He's not going to do it.
There is a
not
little
zooming
tiny
in.
bit of fingernail here.
Yeah, it looks like
here's the dent.
you could
that
bungee-
also works for Harvey Dent. You know what I mean?
You could bungee jump off one side of the nail and land on the other. That's how
Yeah.
deep the change
Yeah,
is.
and if you lift at a certain angle, you can see the crust that has formed, which was my blood.
Goo was in the car with me, and he was very upset that it touched his eye yesterday when he did his
Well, to be fair, it didn't touch his eye. His eye encased the Band-Aid that was
I'm assuming.
So the Band-Aid got
I
stuck.
feel like having children has made you a true grot.
Yeah, I'm assuming that your partner is sleeping in a different room until this thing fucking sorts
for
itself
other
out.
He
reasons.
just uses. I feel like
into the
he's in the same bed. He just gets the other thumb in his ass instead of that one.
Well, this one is ribs for your pleasure.
Oh, Tamara.
Nice.
That's quite a
As
clever
you were,
joke.
Groob, if you
Yeah.
just zoom in.
He's not going to
Again?
do that.
He's not going to.
He's literally rubbing his
See,
eyes.
notice how the black markings are only here? But this used to be all blood black. Like it was all fucked up. And this has fallen off. If you zoom right in, you'll see there's a corner here that hasn't yet fallen.
What are you doing?
Still fucking
Oh, that was the wrong one.
What did you just do?
I was just trying to mute tomorrow.
Well, that's rude. Don't mute her. She's the one.
Sorry.
She's the one bit
It's
of feminine
fine.
energy that we have. And by the way, the other two girls aren't on the podcast for any nefarious reasons because Tamara refuses to be around other women.
Yeah.
So we make sure
the
they're not
only
on.
reason why they want to stick around.
I think it's the money
But
and fame.
BFFs.
What?
Me and the girls are BFFs.
Hey, guess what? This CrackerMilk Podcast, like all the others, is sponsored by none other than the brilliant and beautiful and tasty Gamer Supps. They are a drink supplement. Don't want to drink soda, want to drink something that's better for you with no sugar? Get Gamer Supps. Want to get some energy and don't like coffee? Get Gamer Supps. Want help sleeping? Get Gamer Supps. And you can choose from any flavor. I like the one that tastes like watermelon. There's one that tastes like sour watermelon, sour cherry. There's ones that taste like popsicles. There's ones that taste like Starburst lollies. And also, they've got so much other cool shit. Tons of merch, and right now they're doing their own trading cards. That's right, trading cards of hot chicks. So if you like drink supplements, get them. If you're a gamer, get them. And if you like big titty anime waifus, well, boy, you are in luck because they have stuff like this V cards. We're going to be doing a live stream soon, unboxing these. These sell out immediately. Like I'm so shocked at how popular these are. So if you want to get stuff like this, use discount code CrackerMilk for 10% off. You get a whole lot of shit. Right now, the code's getting 20% off. Sometimes that code gives you free shipping. It's fucking awesome. Be sure to check it out. You can get tons of other stuff. You can see it behind. They even gave us a neon sign, a Gamer Supps neon sign for the set. Isn't that amazing?
Pretty
so thanks
sick.
so much, guys. Discount code CrackerMilk on Gamer Supps.
Yeah.
You have a weak bladder, hey?
I've had 2 children.
That's what happens.
No, I don't have a weak bladder. I think I just consume a little liquid.
Okay, so when you have to pee, are you scared it's going to fall out of you?
No, I'll clench and I'll clench to the high heavens, if you know what I'm saying. But if I gotta go, I gotta go. I'm scared that I'll release the valve a little bit when I relax into my life. So it's just always best to be anxious.
Well,
So
That's
their
a lot.
answer is yes. You would probably pee yourself.
If I had a full
didn't go.
bladder, probably, and I wholeheartedly laughed as I did in such segment.
So Chris and I went out and we saw a really serious dramatic drama, very small crowd, but I must say, it moved me in a way that comedy doesn't. It moved me in a way where I thought, when does it end?
Yeah, I felt true despair.
Yeah, I felt true despair, and I left
Wow.
early because the one thing I wasn't feeling was joy, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's probably the intent of it, but I'm glad that I went.
I thought it might have been written by a 19th century Russian. It was so much despair and angst on show that I really felt the weight of living in this modern society.
Man, it makes me kind of want to go and see it.
Oh no, it's a comedy show. It was shocking.
Oh,
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, and they
Well, if
targeted
you don't laugh at a comedy show, there's something wrong
old
with you.
white
You
men.
should have a look in the mirror.
I felt it.
maybe I should.
You should have a look in the
you
mirror
okay,
if
Chris?
comedy doesn't make you laugh.
I'm recovering, but
Yeah, I'm going to therapy about it because I want to be as funny as that.
You want to?
Yeah, well, at least that way I might understand my depression more.
yeah.
If I'm that funny, be good. So moving on from that, look, what else is going on? I've been fucking getting on the piss. Hey, we're getting the 4X goals for the team, and they're just going straight down my gullet every night. 3 to 4 beers every night, smashing them down. I got
Wow.
to stop. No, I got to stop.
Are we
I'm
allowed
not
to show that we should be?
Who cares? It's fucking 4X. Give me a 4X sponsor. I'll fucking get a fucking sponsor.
Yeah, but every time
We should make our own beer.
We've got
All
to
the good comedy gets sponsored by beer.
No, all the good comedy gets made by beer, apparently. But I been drinking some Sinking the Tinnies, and I got to stop. No more buying cases because it's there in my fridge, and I want to drink. I want to drink. I don't get drunk. I don't like getting drunk. I just like beer.
You know, one of the beers.
You can get non-alcoholic beer.
There's a
Thanks.
beer that's actually done by some other people in the same sphere as what we are, like other.
Better beer.
Yeah. Have you ever tried it? This is the Inspired Unemployed's.
Yeah, it's fine.
You think it's fine? What do you think of it?
I haven't tried
You
it.
fucking hate it, don't you?
I fucking don't. It tastes like it. Honestly, if I
Tastes
can.
like that.
Well, I mean,
No, that tastes like beer.
let me tell
That
you
does
something.
not taste like the urine of a fucking farm animal.
Driving a Tesla.
one?
What did you say about driving a Tesla?
Fucking pick your own.
What did you say about driving a Tesla?
The
Why would you
swastika.
buy? Why would you buy a car made by a tech company? Why would you buy a beer made by a comedian?
This is true.
You know, buy beer made by beer companies, and get comedy by beer companies, I guess as well.
My cousin who lives in
Unless
Sydney.
they want to sponsor us.
I love beer.
Fucking hell. My cousin who lives down in Sydney, his favourite beer was taken off tap at his local club
For better
and
beer?
replaced for better beer. And that's about probably, I don't know, months ago. He has not stopped.
Talking
Every
about
time
it?
I talk to him, he talks about that fucking. You ever
Must be
tried that shit?
related.
You tried that shit, mate? It's fucking horrible. And he bails up other people go there and order it. And
It's
he sits there drinking.
fine.
He goes, "You like that shit, do you, mate? Do you like that shit?" He's fucking
What
into
was his
it.
favourite beer?
I think it was a Tui.
You don't recall. Tui's new.
No, I'm a Tui's old. I used to love Tui's old before Gout. I used to love Tui's old.
What and what's
Go,
changed
go,
now?
go,
No,
go.
because Gout's like because Tui's old is like a order.
Chris,
it's like
you
a
can't
dark
just
beer.
you can't just
It's like
raise
the
that up
worst
into
fucking
frame
thing.
like that. You got to warn us. Holy shit!
It's not currently gouted.
This is Chris
Is it
and Deb.
gouted?
Can I tell you about a skit idea I had about feet?
Yeah, go on then.
So I had this thing where we're getting spammed by this person who wants pictures of our feet, and we keep sending him. He keeps coming back and says, "No, I want the hairier feet." The person with the hairiest feet, and we just keep escalating until finally we get hair, and we just put like a shitload of hair. Or we send Goob's foot, and then it cuts to the person sending it a Scandalf having a wank.
And it's Gandalf having a wank.
I don't get it.
That's quite good.
Okay,
That's good. I'm writing that down. That's clever.
Why Gandalf?
because he likes hobbits.
He loves
That's
Hobbit.
clever.
Oh.
Oh, that's pissed me off. That's fucking pissed me off.
Yeah. I'm here.
Ah.
Well, good morning, boys.
Guess who's Gandalf, by
I
the
just
way?
blew out my own earlobe.
Who?
He wouldn't. He's not upset.
I don't know.
He's very happy. He's happy to double anything in that realm.
Yeah.
Dan, that's going down well.
Oh my god!
I'm
Fuck
surprised
off.
if you're enjoying
Dude,
it. I'm really enjoying
Chris,
that
just
beard.
relax, man. Like
Yeah.
that's what you're getting too sexual.
Right now, what I'm going to do right there is I'm going to put Gamer Supps logo and put
That's
a
a good
Gamer
idea.
Supps logo and they sip it. Damn, it's going down.
Gamer stuff should make a beer.
No, you can't even suggest they're making
Oh.
alcohol
Why
Okay.
not?
because it's not alcohol. It's for other stuff.
I've done it.
But we've done that. I got sent whiskey. Whiskey.
Not you didn't get sent whiskey from Gamer Supps. You got to send
No,
that from
that's
a
true.
fan.
Yeah, God bless him.
They want to hang out with you when you go over there.
Yeah, and I fucking want to hang out with them too. That'd be fucking great.
Sucks that I got no time and stuff to like.
What?
I was just being Chris. He's like,
do
yeah,
you
I really
mean?
want to hang out with him, but
I'd
man,
fucking
like,
go over there. For, no, I'd fucking,
You would go and fuck the shit
That's
out
sick.
of them. Hang out with them.
Oh,
hang out
Who?
with them.
The Ken Barlow and
Ken
Chrissy
Barlow's
B.
often, yeah.
Both
Yeah.
really lovely.
Oh, yeah.
They send us the candy. They're really lovely fans.
They
They're
are very
great
lovely.
patrons. They're on our Patreon for everyone that wants to be on our Patreon. You can listen to the Patreon bit. Wait, check out Steve back there.
I love Steve.
Jack Black. We got a Jack Black vlogs coming out this week or
Minecraft
last week,
Steve.
or whatever.
Has the
fuck.
movie come out yet?
It's just come out.
In Australian cinemas?
Or is it tomorrow that it comes out?
Yeah, they drop Thursdays. I worked at the cinema for 5 years. I'd know. It was a terrible job. Terrible.
Really?
I worked at Southport, and the customer base there was worse than I worked at the bottle shop. They were that foul.
Southport's got a big, like
Meth.
those shops there, big crackies. A lot of meth, yeah.
And it used to be like the up and coming place, and then like it's a shithole, and it's never recovered.
I worked down there during the Commonwealth Games, and because I was at the hockey, and so we would go in there to get groceries or anything. We had to get any supplies. We'd go into that little Southport area there. And because the Commonwealth Games were on, a lot of the place was actually shut. Remember, everyone was getting out of town because they thought it was going to be too busy. So it was like a bit dead. But you know, it was open on every fucking street corner, like everywhere you went. There would have been about 5 massage parlours.
I was going to say massage parlours.
Massage parlours.
Well, you're going to be,
Pop off, queen.
It's like it was, yeah, but I'm thinking, how the fuck are these guys making money? There's not that many people looking for a rub and tug, surely.
You don't need a lot of people.
You just need one.
Good paying customers.
You just need return business, baby.
One high paying customer. You know what I mean?
Really lonely
Lonely
business
guy. One
man.
lonely guy.
with the trust fund, perchance.
That's right. Yeah.
What else is happening?
I'm
What's
not paying
what's
for
been
my own.
What's popping? What's popping? Pussy's popping.
I saw Peter and the Starcatcher.
What's that?
It's like a theatre / musical performance.
The Peter Pan?
It's like a prequel to Peter Pan.
Pre-cum.
Leno was in it.
Leno and Woodley.
Yeah.
What? Leno Woodley were in it?
Leno's in it. Woodley's not.
Oh, well, that's...
Leno of Ready Steady Cook fame.
Yeah.
there you go.
Peter Hellier was in it.
What?
Oh, he's funny. So is Leno, but yeah, there we go.
Gosh, the big names.
What a fucking weird show Ready Steady Cook was, because that was a show where
Tomatoes, capsicums.
that was a show when they would like make the food, and it wasn't based on the flavor. It was the audience would look at the dish from a distance and then vote on which one they liked and looked
Yeah,
better.
well, aesthetics. Hello, have you been on social media? That's how the
Have you seen that TV show, Is It Cake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they made the
that's
cake?
funny.
That's up to us like its 4th or 5th fucking season now.
You don't
How?
think that's funny?
I reckon your cake.
How the fuck?
Go get a knife.
Yeah, we didn't
Go
shop
get
if
the
that's
knife and
soft.
try.
Dude, yeah, the first half of that show was kind of, it was a bit confusing, very slow.
Oh, back to your thing.
Ready Steady
And-
Cook or
Ready,
the
Steady
Yeah, that's what
The Peter and the Starcatcher.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So bad, 2 rows of people behind where we were sitting left.
What do you mean?
in the middle of the show?
In the middle,
That's
like
gotta-
in the interim. Like they didn't
that's
come
gotta
back.
be
What,
to
it was
the
that
second half.
bad?
Had Peter come out on stage yet? Peter Hellier?
Yeah.
He was shocking, wasn't he?
He was not great.
Was he Peter Pan?
No, he was me.
Sorry?
The project's
You.
Peter Hellier.
Yeah.
You know, my drama teacher in year 10 told me Peter Hellier, for context for American fans, is a stand-up comedian that got like famous from TV, and basically everyone in Australian comedy that isn't a part of the Auntie Donna orgy cult in Melbourne now, before that existed, everyone was just some that got on Rove, like the one late show we had. Like there's no industry here, and there still isn't, and all those are still the only people that are like famous traditional comedians. It's fucking shocking. But like, I mean, Hamish and Andy came from that. They're great. But Peter Hellier has been notoriously bad. But my year 10 drama teacher was like, guys, when you go to a comedy show, make sure you laugh, because I learned a lesson. I went to Peter Hellier's show and it was so bad that I was so close to the stage that I had to go like this. And he said it was grating, like grating.
Have you learnt nothing?
I didn't mind Peter Hellier. I've seen him live. I didn't mind him. He was pretty good. Probably not as uproariously funny as I was anticipating him to be.
What
but
did
he
you
was
want
good.
from him?
Oh, no, I just thought he'd be
Laughter.
more topical. But yeah, I didn't mind. But I think Australian stand-up's pretty fucking strong. We've got some pretty good
I like
stuff.
Demi Lardner.
Yeah, there's some really good ones.
You like
out
Demi
there.
Lardner?
I went to
can never remember
her
people's names.
their show.
Demi Lardner wrote a fucking post about why political satire is a horrible thing for the Sydney Morning Herald. I think that's shocking.
I think it's funny.
You don't denounce.
Sure she wasn't being satirical?
I bought an artwork from the show.
Sean McAuliffe went, what the
That's
fuck?
50 Cent
See,
tour.
there's a funny fucker. Sean McAuliffe is beyond.
Although I do like Demi Lardner. She's got good chops.
Yeah.
There. Is that what she is?
Becky Lucas, saw her a little while ago. She was fucking fantastic, hilarious. Becky Lucas.
Who?
Becky Lucas. She was on our
From Little
version-
Britain? The fat one from
you
Little Britain?
fucking idiot. Becky Lucas was. She was in. She was very good on the Australian version of
You
Last
look
One
like
Laughing.
fucking Matt Lucas. You could be Matt. You could be Matt Lucas. You
Who's
shave
that?
your beard. The guy that's not like one of the two guys from.
Yeah.
No, David Lucas. What's the other one called?
George.
David Williams.
George Lucas.
No, it is Lucas. It's someone
Yes.
No, it's David Williams and
Fuck you.
That was a Star Wars
It
joke.
was
She's
Lucas.
getting there.
Someone
dude.
Lucas.
I love NASCAR. Yeah, David Williams and Matt Lucas.
Did you just hang shit on NASCAR?
Of Star Wars.
No, George Lucas. Don't worry about it.
What has George got to do with NASCAR?
Pod racing is built on his love for NASCAR.
We built
Seriously?
this city.
Yeah.
I fucking love NASCAR. I'm the only. I thought I was the only fucking one in this country who does love NASCAR. By the way.
Yeah, Demi Lardner. I don't watch any Australian stand up. I have not seen any none of it's impressed me so far.
Okay.
But I haven't watched any of it because
Oh yeah.
Say Demi Lovato.
but then you watch old American comedians I used to love and they're like, let me do something inventive. You can't say anything anymore, and also I fucking hate trans people.
Did you see? Speaking
Jesus,
of, did you
chill
see
out.
Louis C.K.
Okay,
has
hang on.
another
Were you having
Netflix special?
Netflix. Okay, yeah.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
But hang on. Were you having a crack at Carlin or Dave Chappelle just then?
I'm having a crack at Dave Chappelle, Ricky Gervais. I guess Joe Rogan's class as a comedian.
No.
Such a great guy. I don't even know. Bill Burr's the only man that I'm like, fuck yeah. That guy's a man.
Alexander Hamilton.
You had a bit of a crack
Is
at
that the
old
same
fucking
one?
George Carlin there a second.
I love George Carlin.
Burr, sir.
Bill Burr. Bill Burr. That's Bill
What
Burr's
the
not in
fuck,
fucking
dude? No.
wrong fucking Burr.
William
He's
Burr.
dead,
Jesus
dude.
Christ almighty.
Aaron Burr is dead.
Aaron Burr.
Aaron Burr.
Like the Carter.
Aaron Carter.
Fucking
I
hell.
would,
We're taking an acid the way we're talking.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, fuck me.
It
I
makes
want to
sense.
go. I want to go. Have you ever seen a movie called Glengarry Glen Ross?
Whoa.
Fantastic fucking film. Currently having a run on Broadway. Bill Burr is in it with
So-
a cast, a fucking stellar cast, and Bill Burr's got a gig in that with like the fucking cast is insane.
Quick, get it up.
It's George Lucas.
He can't. He's 56. Fuck off.
I was laughing, dude.
Have we got any other bits, Goob? Oh, thank God. Thank God we got more bits. Oh, thank God. What's some other good stand-up? Genuinely, I just don't watch a lot of it.
I thought I don't know people's names. I'm really bad. I enjoy it. I go ha ha ha.
I struggle with new age stand-up a lot. Like I really struggle finding new age comedians who make good Australian comedy that isn't just built around like the least effort highs. Like add some stakes to your comedy. Don't make like low end jokes because you don't want to take risks of defending people. I think that's really lame.
Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
The cast: Bill Burr, Kieran Culkin,
Oh my God, who fucking cares?
Bob Odenkirk.
Who fucking cares? Who cares?
I want to go over and fucking see this.
Well, we're
Michael
not in
McCann.
America. We
You can
can't
get on a
fucking
plane.
see it. Why are you listing
can
the
get on a
cast for a
plane.
show we're not on?
We can go over to the States, to Broadway.
If
and
they
see
make
that show.
sales on that, we don't get money. You're just talking about a thing you want to see.
Broadway.
See? That's better. That's better. Who did that? Tamara McLaughlin did that. See?
Australia's comedy sweetheart.
I haven't been watching much stand-up comedy,
I don't like it.
but I've been watching a lot of Taskmaster and Countdown.
Oh yeah.
When you say a lot, how a lot?
Hours, dude.
More than porn? More than porn.
More than Marvel Rivals?
No, yeah, actually, no, a lot more than Marvel Rivals. I hardly
Whoa,
play
but you're
Marvel Rivals.
platinum.
Yeah, and I'm staying platinum. If I don't play, I don't move.
Cute.
You don't go backwards? You keep platinum regardless?
No,
No,
but if
you
you
do go
do
backwards
play,
if you
you do
lose.
go backwards. Is that
When was the last time you played Marvel
bronze?
Rivals?
Probably last night.
You're an idiot.
You went out last night.
Yeah, we did go out.
Yeah.
We saw Shaylee Smith, who
Shirley's
How is
Shut poo
she?
shit.
fine.
excellent stand-up comedian.
Shaylee Smith.
Shirley Smith.
She's a first AC. She's very, very talented. She's very skilled. She'll be DPing the next big project we do. But yeah, she was fine. It was good.
What's the show she's working on?
I don't know.
Didn't say.
Something with Taika Waititi. But it was fun. Had some beers because trivia was cancelled last night. I don't know why we're not talking about
Don't
this.
start me.
We were so keen. They got to have. They got
Emily was going to come as well.
I know. Well,
we had a whole gang.
I go every week, which should have been enough of an appeal for you. But that's
I
okay.
was going to double down. It was just exciting I was just excited to not have to be in the booth.
Yeah. Well, we went.
I didn't like the booth. I felt
went.
isolated.
Feel trapped?
Although it
we
did
had some
feel like
drinks.
a cone of silence, like Get Smart vibe.
Yeah, I did misbehave last time. I was screaming every time I got an answer right that we were so clever.
Oh.
Yeah, you're getting
my
looks.
God.
People giving you looks.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing ever is embarrassing people.
And then we
around
met
me.
Trey.
Trey. the guy that he was really nice.
Yeah, the
He was
fun
actually
guy
a fan,
who remembered us.
He shook my hand twice.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this, Trey,
Legend.
you look like a fucking idiot doing that. You got to shake one
Do
time.
it again. No, shake twice.
Who
Shake
the
three times.
fuck that X? That looked so good. My X-Men toys looked so good, and someone's fucked it. Magneto's fucked. Wolverine's fucked. Whoever.
Sorry, the
Audience
C
can't see
stand
that.
hit it.
It's fucking infuriating.
Oh, look,
dude.
it's subjective.
The C stand hit
You know
it,
what's
dude. I'm
subjective?
sorry.
Well,
Comedy.
Yeah, comedy's subjective.
Comedy's subjective.
Comedy's
Art's subjective. Subjects are subjective.
That's so true. Do you know what's upsetting is that I'm quit. Never mind.
What was your favourite
Sometimes
subject
my
at
mum
school?
listens to this and I can't talk about things.
Probably my spare.
Fair enough. Yeah.
My favorite subject at school was film.
Yeah, mine was film as
Yeah,
well.
so your fucking generation had a fucking subject called film. Mine didn't.
mine didn't.
It was called the old picture show.
Yeah, they used to have my school didn't have it either. Dance was a subject.
You're
I
in
hear,
Rockhampton. You had
Dance was a
you had
subject
how to
at
brush your teeth
We had
as a subject.
agriculture.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you want to know what
We can
fun
tell-
reel Chris sent me today?
Do you know what I also love?
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh, are you worried?
I didn't send you that.
You worried that
That was Chris Else.
Chris
Okay.
is like a his own lie detector,
not
and you
gonna-
can gauge how fucked up he is by how red he goes.
I'm not going to show anyone. I'm not going to detail what is in it. I'm just going to hopefully send enough of this.
No.
On the thick drifters, built like Hellcats, heated steering wheels, big ass cup holders, extra wide seats for extra wide.
So that was a complete AI video. And that's all I'm going to say.
I didn't make the fucking video. I got like it was on my feed.
Well, I'm
And I
proud of
thought,
you for
this
not-
is terrible. I need to share this with Connor and see how fucking obscene and rude this is.
I'm not going to say that it's not a deformed Indian that you've sent me a poor Indian that's filming.
You've
it.
sent me them as well, to
I
be
wonder why
fair.
the views have dropped.
Yeah, to be fixed at hospital. I send you them. What's wrong? Oh my God. You're just mad you don't get sent deformed Indian videos.
I can send you the pictures and the
Guys.
videos if you want.
All you do is find videos of people we're meant to like and make fun of them for their poor dancing.
Well, if you're gonna dance, dance well.
You did do dance.
Yeah, back in my youth,
What sort of dance did you do though? Was it jazz?
I did jazz, tap, ballet, hip hop.
And then they banned avian, the
Fucking
avian
hip-hop.
flu came through and they banned any birds from being in the classes.
Swine flu.
No, you're not a fat pig.
Orange.
You are not a fat pig. Not
What?
at all. Okay. Bird. You're a bird.
Hey, you guys, have you ever gotten sick of just chopping up carrots? All day, all night. Just chop, 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 chop. Well, thank you to Slam. You don't have to do that anymore. Slam isn't just a fun name and action, it's a trusted company. Thanks to their patented technology, you just have one easy movement. Slam!
Bitch, that's
that
my-
carrot is gone. I have spent many an hour, an endless night chopping carrots at the risk of hurting my wrists. But thanks to Slam, I no longer have to do that. Just one quick, easy movement.
Slam!
That's my stainless steel fucking grate for my pressure cooker, you bitch.
Yeah.
It's patented technology. Do you know most accidents in the kitchen happen around chopping carrots?
Really?
I lost my partner and my 4-month-old to it.
Really?
But now, Slam is bringing all the difference. My wrists have never felt stronger. Slam. Try one today. I personally,
Hang on. Sorry, I'm just listening to the music.
That's my fucking stainless steel grate. That's expensive. The fuck did you steal that for and fuck my shit up? And did you take that coat hanger from my room?
What do
Rip
you-
it apart, you dickhead? Give me that. Give me the grate. Give me the grate.
oh,
That's my stripper music, by the way.
use promo code SLAM is not liable for any lead-based poisoning for a 10% discount code.
Free shipping.
Oh, free shipping? Free shipping. Yes, that's once more. SLAM is not liable for any lead-based poisoning. Thank you.
I could use a slam. I think I could use one at home.
Yeah,
Can I take that one?
Carrots are
No,
tough.
I like Slam.
that's that's for my pressure
yeah.
cooker, you fucking
Because and wrist is a hard word to say.
But Do you know
What you got there?
Do we want the music still playing?
I want my fucking.
Sorry, I just don't.
Don't fuck with my shit.
That's a slam.
Cool.
What
Do you
got
want
there?
I don't think that. I think that coat hanger's done, bud.
What the fuck? Did you just get a bunch of money?
Is that what's going on here?
But have you seen any good movies lately? Because I actually
I saw
was
this
thinking
movie-
about.
Hold on, she's changing the subject. She's trying to brush past that.
Hey,
real
yeah,
quick.
I saw a movie where a blonde woman who stole something expensive from me for a bit got murdered horribly in her home in front of her children and partner.
Babe, if that's expensive to you, we've got to talk.
What did you get today?
An envelope
You got
full
a
of
fucking
money.
you got a fucking air fryer from a poor person, poor and old. And you know what you said when you opened it? It smells like old people. That's what you said. So
Tell me it
so
go
watch
have
yourself.
a whiff of that
Watch
and tell me
yourself.
if it
It
doesn't.
smelled like a new air
Is that why the box has
It
been open
smelled-
this whole time? It's just
Airing
airing it
out. I'm not kidding. It did smell.
Smell of death.
It's got fucking your hair on it too. God damn it, dude.
You're welcome.
Can I see that envelope?
Yeah, what's in that envelope? It sounds like
Nothing.
lots
It
of
looked
money.
like
You're
lots of
getting
money.
payola.
What
You
the
got
fuck's
payola,
this?
didn't you?
What did you do to my shit? This isn't in the budget.
Well, why was that under your bed
Dude,
anyway?
that's the abort.
Because I have to fucking.
That's the Aborta 3000, dude.
No, you walk up the Aborta 3000 to get here. Okay, it's on the Aborta.
Oh, the stairs. Yeah.
No more using Connor's crockery.
Crockery?
What's crockery?
What is wrong with you?
Crockery's like usually.
What?
What's
porcelain
wrong?
ware.
What hurt your feeling here, sweetheart?
You smashing this shit against a fucking armrest.
I think it's fine.
Give me the Slam money. Give me the money
Why?
from Slam.
Why would I give you the money from
This is
Slam?
my product. Give me the money from Slam.
That's from your pressure
If
cooker.
Slam
isn't it?
wanted
Yeah.
you to have that money,
Why
they
the
would
fuck
have
do you think
approached
I'm
you with the
pissed?
prototype.
It's one fucking thing I use. Some fucking blonde idiot starts slamming it around.
Oh yeah, it looked used when I picked it up
He
out
said
of the
it.
bottom
He said
cupboard
it.
covered in dust.
I'm going to pick you up and put you on the fucking floor and turn you into dust.
Slam.
Like communion.
Communion.
We are from dust and will become dust or whatever the fuck.
What the fuck?
Is that what they
You're
say?
talking about when you
that's
die?
from ashes to ashes, dust, to dust.
No,
God, go
it's
to a
when
funeral
when you
once
go
in a
to
while.
communion. When was it? When the April shit?
May the body of Christ be with
April
Ash
you.
Wednesday. Yeah.
The
when-
body of Christ
Wednesday.
compels you.
no, that's not it. I think it's the body of Christ fills you up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like
Buttercup baby, just
when he was telling people to eat him.
Fill me up. Fill me up, buttercup, fill me up.
When he was telling people to eat him, was he letting people gnaw on his body, or was he taking the pieces off?
have you seen Goldfinger?
Yes, I love God.
Yeah.
It's called member, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit weird that you would incite, like you're threatening
I
someone
was
with
asking about
death
the James Bond film.
and
Like
related
what?
to Easter, which is the fucking allegedly the one time that someone tried to get killed and fucking didn't work. So
Wasn't Easter when the East Bunny got caught stealing from the Jews and the Romans crucified him?
It was fucking a duck.
I told the story about my Easter Bunny story when I was like awake all night. I thought it was
Oh,
going
I
to kill
hope
me.
so.
No.
Because I
here
don't know
we
if I
go.
want to.
Were you living on the island when this happened?
Yeah, Cuchimudlo
Alright.
Island.
Okay, cool. Go.
Is this the
It's
axe
no-
swinging
it's
one naked?
Cuchimudlo? You were living on Cuchimudlo?
Yeah, in primary school.
You lived on
From
I've told
island
you
to
this,
island,
Chris.
dust
I've told
to
you this
dust.
many
moved from
times.
island to island.
Yeah, island hopped. That's what we call it on the islands.
What's that line? From dust you became and
Shut up.
dust you become again?
Yeah,
the fuck
that's
is this,
literally
Bible
what we
fucking
just
studies?
said.
I don't know.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
It's not that.
From whence you came! And then they...
Did you go to Sunday school? You a Sunday school boy? Did you go to Sunday school?
No.
Actually, that's the fucking expert. What is it?
I did tap dancing on a Saturday morning, and then I'd go from tap dancing to kanga cricket. So I embraced my femininity, and then I told not a soul.
You did fucking tap dancing. What the fuck is that? Am I supposed to
What's
respond
wrong
to that?
with tap dancing?
Yeah, what's wrong with tap, dude?
I'm not going to lie. There was one guy
Is it
who did
because-
tap dancing at our dance
And
school.
I bet he smoked cock.
No, he was straight and he used to
Straight to the
like,
fucking-
just
straight to
go
the fucking
through the
bathhouse
dances.
is
I'm
where
not
he was
even
going.
kidding.
Chris, are you just sad because you tip tap every time you walk with that sixth knuckle on your foot?
Come on, don't bring up his knuckles.
Sorry, that was a bit rude.
Elias was just going like a pit bull to defend you and you just shut him down.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for him. He comes from a place called Cumnock. You can't really be like,
We had the show on the weekend. Cumnock show on the weekend. Fucking, there would have been best
What did
preserves,
you do on
best
the-
jams.
wow,
Fucking, they had a lawnmower race.
that's awesome.
A lawnmower race. Mate, it's the fucking time of your life. The Cumnock show.
You know how you guess the amount of lollies in a jar is guess the amount of teeth in the mouth. That's what you would play. What?
3.
Holy shit, you won. You get You get the teeth, dude.
Oh,
Come knock a mere 20 minutes
so
from
mean
Molong
to
where
at
there was a
least
very
60
fine
people who
dentist.
attend.
You got any dentures? You got dentures, yeah?
No. My own fucking choppers.
Prove it.
What the fuck up here?
Oh.
But some people have like 1 or 2 teeth that are.
Yeah,
Like
no,
fake.
not
Pop
me.
in, pop
all,
out.
All mine, buddy.
Keep them
all
in a jar
fucking-
next to your bed.
All natural, this motherfucker, buddy.
Very.
No Botox,
fucking
no
rich.
dentures,
I don't like it when
no
you sit
implants.
like that.
You don't have any. Oh, your testicles aren't implants.
Why not? Why?
No.
They're that size naturally.
Yes.
You got to get that checked. You have to get that checked because one of those nuts I thought for
It's an
sure was
age thing.
fake. It was hardened. Thought for sure it was plastic.
What the fuck?
I know. What the fuck, dude? You got to get those. I thought.
Boil that
when
shit,
did you
hard
test
boiled
how hard
egg?
my nuts were?
I thought you welded on truck nuts. That's how hard they were.
Dreaming that when we were up at Tambourine, but obviously
What rubbing your
that
nuts in the
someone was
face?
fucking playing
glad
with
I
my
didn't
nuts while I was
go.
asleep.
It's probably yourself.
You're snoring.
Probably.
Probably the
You had to
bunya
stop
boy. It's where the bunya boy broke in. He fondled your nuts.
Don't say that. He'll never fucking
Bunya
go.
boy's scary.
Oh fuck,
dude.
mate! He's the fucking skit. Mate, this
Bunya
guy.
boy.
Oh fuck! So we used to go every year to Bunya for like a CrackerMilk holiday.
Yeah.
And Goob went, and one year he's like, because it's out like pitch black at night, and he's like, oh, there's something out there, man, it's wigging me out. And someone went, yeah, it's Bunya Boy.
Bunya Boy.
Bunya Boy's out to get you. He breaks in. And I'm not kidding, fucking Goob slept. There was like 7 rooms, and he shared a room with someone else because he was so scared of Bunya Boy.
But he's the fucking
then-
biggest fraidy cat.
The funniest thing is
no,
though.
he's the biggest scaredy cat.
The funniest
No,
thing
no,
is though, we
camping.
were. I mean, I had to sleep on the couch that night as well. That was kind of scary.
You didn't have to sleep on the couch. Again, there were enough rooms. You wanted to because you were scared of Bunya Boy.
No, if I was scared of Bunya Boy, I would have slept in the bed.
No, they're just you couldn't share the bed with Goob and the other person. I remember you fucking did not have to sleep on the couch. It was like
I didn't know they
7
shared the
rooms.
bed. I didn't know
They shared
the
a
bed.
room, dude.
Yeah,
They had
anyway.
a bunk bed.
But the
So
funny,
he wants to move on. He doesn't want to admit he slept on the couch out of fear.
the couch was closer to the fucking windows where it was going to be.
Yeah, you're trying to protect yourself, immediate escape.
Protecting everyone else.
I don't know if I've told this story before, but we went camping at.
Wait. We're not finished about
He's not
Bunya
fucking
Boy.
Oh,
finished.
sorry.
Segue.
He's not finished.
Who can
He's not
fucking
finished,
tell?
bro.
Chris, let me
Yes,
finish.
go on.
Please, let me finish, Chris.
No.
So the funny thing is with that though, we were trying to think of like, okay, how can we like not be scared of Bunya Boy? What we're like, okay, how can we like phrase this?
How
in a
can we
way
not be
where
afraid
we're
of
like-
something we just made up?
Yeah, literally,
Yes.
dude.
And then we're like, oh, maybe he's protecting us from something. He's the one
Oh my
protecting us,
God.
and then we're like, oh, what is he protecting us from?
Taxes.
And then that scared us even more.
That's what I would have said. Yeah, it was pretty. I'm going to be honest. It was probably scary when we went, and it was like pitch black, and a storm rolled in, and we heard like 15 dingoes start howling
Yeah, that's
out
true
in front
too.
of our
That's
place.
pretty cool.
That was full on.
The way to get around the
Inside,
Bunya Boy thing,
that's
so they say everyone just calm down. Bunya Boy only attacks people who have sucked cock. And
Oh, I'm threatened. Oh no! Don't take me out.
You're
to the Bunya
gonna
Mountains.
feign fear.
Send me up as a fucking sacrifice. I'm scared of
No,
Bunya Boy.
no.
Somebody please let me sleep on the couch.
we went camping to Girraween.
We've told the story.
Have we?
Yep.
Okay.
And tell it again.
I was
Tell
gonna
it
say,
again for the listeners
Goob
that-
and I shared a tent, and we were on one
yeah.
side. And during the night, I thought he get up and walk over and take a piss beside our tent, and I'm just lying there half asleep. Went, oh, you fucking asshole! Why wouldn't you go and piss in the bush rather than right beside fucking where Goob's head was? Anyway, and then
No.
I just fell back asleep again, right? And then when I woke up in the morning, I thought, oh, but I don't recall. I remember lying there thinking, that guy's done his piss, but he hasn't walked away. Because, you hear the so he's done the piss and stayed there. I thought, what the fuck is Connor doing? I just fallen asleep. Anyway, next
Other
morning,
people are camping, by
I'm
the way. I
telling-
don't know why he thinks it's
because
me.
it came from your van.
On
Walked from where
brand.
your
If it's a
van
public
was.
space,
And
you'll do it.
So
I was there as well,
if
but-
it wasn't you, it's someone has walked between our tent and your van to come over and piss there, right? But right beside the thing. And I was telling the story next morning to Goob over the campfire. And I said, and mate, he fucking shit himself. But he said, but they didn't leave. But, no, I didn't hear him go, but what?
They stood behind the bed. They stood behind these fucking
we were
tents.
Who
sitting
was
there.
it? Was it Goob who pissed?
No, it was
We don't
someone-
know.
We don't
I
know.
don't buy it. I
Phantom
reckon you're
pisser,
lying.
dude.
I reckon you're lying.
It was an animal.
but I
it was
wasn't-
clearly an animal.
No, it was a person has come and stood there and walked beside
And
and
pissed
stood
on
there.
Goob's head while he
Well,
slept.
no, they've pissed there, but then they've stayed there.
Yeah,
A mere
fucking
foot
creepy.
from Goob's head.
just
With
watching.
a mere piece of fucking nylon in between.
Fucking creepy ass.
Maybe they
eh?
flew away.
Thanks, Tam.
That's right.
Maybe Bunya Boy
Guardian
got him.
angel.
Maybe
God, that is
Bunya.
creepy, isn't it? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
really
It's not that far away from Bunya.
Well, there's that whole fable about like Jesus. You know, you look back and you see
say
you're
Jesus
walking
is a fable?
along the
Oh,
beach and you
that's
see
the
there's
only
only one set of footprints
footprints.
because he carried you
Yeah.
because you were exhausted and you were wearing heels
I thought it was because
probably.
he chucked you. He just chucked you up the road a bit.
No, one
got
person
the
was just
fuck out
walking
of
in the
Dodge.
water
You got the fuck out
and the
of Dodge.
tide washed away their footprints.
One
walk
person
on
was on a
water, how do you leave
Segway.
footprints?
If you look to the left, you see
How do you
Segway
leave
tracks.
footprints?
On a beach.
Well,
What
if
are
you can
you
walk
getting?
on water, he's not leaving feet.
Yeah, exactly. So there's only still one set of footprints.
I don't understand.
He's walking on the
where-
water. You're walking next to him.
Yeah, I got to tell you,
I'm fucking smart.
this whole story sounds like bullshit to me.
Yeah, I mean, like I think he was on a Segway. That's why. If you
Possibly.
look to the left, you see Segway tracks.
You see Segway trails and a skimboard.
Skimboard.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
If I know anything about religion, Jesus could skimboard like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
I've got no
dude.
doubt he'd be an
Wow,
awesome
man.
skimboarder.
guys, tsunami's hitting tomorrow. So tsunami's hitting in 5 minutes. Okay, what are you doing to escape? Trick question. There's only one thing you need to do:
Yeah.
get a surfboard, surf the
Boogie
wave,
board.
No, boogie board, dude.
Boogie
I'm
board,
getting
man.
Who
my
says
I'm
that?
going to
Get in it,
Chappelle
get in
Corby
it.
that fucking thing.
get in a pool, and then get under the water.
Boogie board.
I'd
and then the
dive
water-
under it, eh?
Yeah, I would.
I'd
You know, a
dive
mate of
under
mine
it
checked her in. Checked in that boogie board. Anyway,
that day.
yeah.
The famous day.
In Bali.
And
No, here in Brisbane. Checked her in
On the
with the boogie
23rd
board.
of
so
February.
they're to
23rd of
blame
February.
because they put it through the X-ray.
He had to go over. No, he tagged it, and he then had to go over when they had the first trial. And remember her?
Was
She
it-
had
was
the
they-
guy that had the guns, the lawyer that had the fucking pearl handled guns or some shit. He was
Just
the
to
lawyer.
interrupt, for reference, when she got caught, was she entering Bali with the
Entering
weed?
Bali, yeah.
Yes. So what she did,
But
she
to be
flew
fair,
from
they
she flew from
grab
Brisbane
your-
to Sydney. So what was supposedly to happen was she was flying Brisbane to Bali on a direct flight.
Yeah.
On the Wednesday, say whatever day it was, and so they had it lined up to catch her here. And then what happened was that the last minute of the day before, she changed the flight to fly a day earlier, but there was no direct flight. So she flew Brisbane-Sydney on a domestic service out of the Brisbane airport, which is where my friend checked her in, and she connected to a flight down there. So they didn't see her because she technically cleared customs in Sydney, not in Brisbane, or through immigration. So they didn't bust her here. So it wasn't until she got to Bali that
So you
they
didn't
busted
catch-
her
they
with the
didn't-
weed.
they didn't know the
They
boogie
were
ball
trying
was full
to.
of
Well,
weed.
they did, but they had intended to catch her here. Because they knew that what they say
was
is that
smuggling.
she was smuggling it, right? And they were going to catch her here when she flew out. So
From
they had it
Brisbane.
all from Brisbane. So they had it all flagged up to
Well,
catch
her
her at
family
Brisbane
live at
International
Gold
Airport.
Coast.
I know
which
all- I can
it's
tell
two
you some
different
stories.
airports. They didn't fly from Brisbane International Airport. They flew from Brisbane Domestic Airport, which is why they didn't get her. And so she got
Right.
out of Sydney. They realised, oh fuck, we've missed her. She's flown a day earlier out of Sydney.
So not only
and
did
she's
she get
landed-
caught, but she's so fucking stupid, she got caught in another country with it.
Correct,
So, like,
because
two
they didn't
different
want her to
sets of
face the death
customs.
penalty. That's right.
Two different sets of customs got her. The Corbys are famous for being a drug family. It's not a secret that they're a drug family. That's what's.
It has long been the alleged.
It's not alleged. They
Is she-
are. I grew up on the Gold Coast. I have family that were like, this is fucking hilarious. When you need gear, you go to the Corbys. So it's not as if they like allegedly, but it's not as if they like, this is bullshit. It was one of them. Obviously is one
And
of
just
them.
quietly, taking weed to Bali is akin to taking fucking tequila to Mexico. You know, you don't fucking. It's like
Well, it's just a waste of. I mean,
Yeah,
taking weed, the stinkiest, smelliest, most voluminous
Yeah.
drug.
Yeah, but if you wrap it up and put it in a boogie board bag,
no one's going to catch
so.
you.
We may have to cut.
They'll
this.
think it's a board.
Okay.
But also, is she
Go on.
related to Matt Corby?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Actually?
so
Holy shit.
just
is that guy?
just you might have to cut this.
Is he
part.
actually?
When I worked out exactly what happened on that fucking thing and whether it was real or not.
You went to a
was-
current affair.
No. I was checking
Today,
in
tonight.
Garuda Airlines, who fly to Bali.
They had
I
a
was
crash.
checking into Indonesia, right? I
Can
was-
you just
let me
let the man
it.
finish?
I'm checking in. So at the height, when all that's
Story of my
happened, the
life.
court case is going on, they started up a bag wrap service at the airport where they would, any bag that came in would get wrapped up in
Yeah.
fucking 85 levels of plastic, right? So that no one could put anything in my bag, right? Like allegedly it happened to Chappelle.
Glad
And the
wrap.
queue for people getting their fucking bag wrapped was longer than the fucking queue for people to check in. Anyway, I'm doing business class check-in on this flight, and the Garuda rep comes up to me and says, look, we've got a guy travelling domestically, travelling economy, I should say, but we're going to let him check in here at business class if that's okay, because it's a bit thing. I said, oh, what's that? Because it's one of the brothers, one of the Corby brothers, Chappelle's brother. I went, oh, okay, sure, no worries. So anyway, this dude rocks up, and he's got his bag, and he's got a big fucking silver surfboard case, right? Like those fucking surfboard bags, right? He's one of them now. Everyone's getting their fucking bag wrapped, but he doesn't. He walks up and he puts the bag straight on. And I could almost have said, so not going to eat your bag wrap, Mr. Corby? And this is exactly what he did, and I do it exactly as he did. He went, no. And I went, fair enough, because he knows full fucking well that no one put any shit in her fucking bag either.
For reference, the Corbys are like Chappelle Corby got caught with a bunch. No, why would you catch that? It's a fucking awesome story.
No, true.
What are they going to do? Get mad that you know everyone? She's out now.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true.
Basically, you Bali.
Paid a
goes
fucking
there.
hard fucking. I mean, that's a rugged fucking. Guilty is all fucking charged then, but that's still too big a fucking penalty to pay.
I mean, the Bali, the two guys on the
except
Bali
for the two
line,
people that died.
they got executed. That was fucked up.
that wasn't weed though.
It was heroin.
Yeah, that's heroin, right? You know,
But that's
it's a
what
big difference between fucking weed.
So Ben Quilty, very famous Australian artist, very good, big advocate for lots of great things. He painted the Bali Nine and advocated for them to be extradited back to Australia. And I went, oh, cool, okay, cool, yeah, sweet Ben, that's cool. And then he was like, this is unjust and whatever. And I went, yeah, true. What did they do? Smuggle weed and died for it? Oh no, they smuggled kilos of fucking heroin. Yeah. And I don't believe in the death penalty at all, but I'm like, if you're going to fucking travel to another country and smuggle a drug, heroin's one of the ones that will ruin lives. Like, fucking hell, you're killing people by smuggling it. You know?
What was the Cassie?
Huh?
Cocaine.
Cocaine Cassie.
Who's Cocaine Cassie?
She got a bunch of headphones filled with cocaine and said it was
that was
for her
in
wedding.
Pagoda? No, where was that? She was in South America somewhere. Again, taking fucking ice to the Eskimos. But yeah, she was
She's taking
No. She
from
was coming.
She was trying to smuggle it out of South America.
Makes sense.
Smuggle it out.
Incredibly
She was
expensive.
a flight attendant, wasn't she? And had worked as a hoa in
To be
Sydney.
fair, when I was a flight attendant, I only got checked once. Like they only checked the crew once, and I used to. There was talk of a few baggage handlers and whatnot that were the ones who would all be in on it, and
smuggling drugs.
and also my friend at the time. Like in Vietnam, he was coming back from Vietnam, and then we were about to land into Sydney, and he realised, oh shit, I've still got a baggie in my wallet, and so like he's in the back galley washing all his credit cards.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, we had. I saw a tour guide get busted off a flight from Japan once for having handguns. It was smuggling in 2 handguns.
Oh, I forgot to.
Yeah, no, it was a lady, and she was a high end tour guide, so she had 2 couples with them, and they were elderly couples, so it was just the 5 of them in the
So she
group.
had to defend them.
And they're just going through the bags, and they were the ones that were flagged, right? They were going through, and they said, "Oh, okay, can I play?" And then they just went through hers, and she had 2 fucking handguns in her bag.
Oh, for family. Thank you so much for listening to the CrackerMilk Podcast. If you want to listen to the rest of this when Chris gets off the fucking phone, you can go join us on Patreon. Okay, have a great day. Check it out there. It's only $1, $2.
Sure, we'll do.
Wherever you're
mate,
from.
love you.
Yeah, love you too, mate. Bye bye.
Love you too. We love
worries,
you.
mate. Take a call on the fucking podcast. Just take.
You said we're going to cut re-roll, so I
Just
thought,
take a quick call. Take a quick call while we're recording, and we'll catch you guys on Patreon.
There's a door right there.
Bye bye.
Toodles.
Bye.
See you guys. Thanks.
99. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the podcast. If you want to hear or see more of this podcast, our other podcasts, we generally have another 20, 30 minutes of exclusive content that we put up on Patreon. It's usually where we get a bit looser, a little bit wilder, a little bit funnier. Come on over to Patreon. Keen to see you there.